bloody fucking mother bloody fuck bitch.
What it is, what it is, what it is, guys. It's your boy, Mr. OKL, coming back at you again with another one. With another one, the whole phase part 22. We've gotten here. We have gotten here, guys. Y'all see the title. It says, do modern women even want modesty? And I think that's a very good question today, guys. I think that's a very good question to ask when it comes to the whole phase and these behaviors that women display today. Whole phase part 22. Do they even want modesty? Y'all see the thumbnail. Enough of that. Enough of that. And that's the question of the day. Do modern women even want modesty? Do they want it? Because I really do find it crazy that a woman will go through a whole stage, finish her whole stage, and then say, okay, now I want to settle down. I want to be a wife. I want that life.
You don't find that suspicious?
I find that suspicious. Did you want, because modesty is preservation, self-preservation as a woman. So let me give you the equivalent of a man. A man is put here to work, gain resources, provide, protect, etc., etc. Right? That's part of his self-preservation. That's what he does to build himself so he can be available not only to the world, but to the woman that's going to continue his legacy. What are you doing, you ladies? What are you doing to prepare yourself for the man that's going to perpetuate your legacy? What are you doing? Whole stage part 22. We about to tell y'all exactly what they doing right now. We about to show y'all exactly what they doing right now. Hit that like button, subscription button, notification bell, etc., etc. And we about to go in, guys.
So I want to talk about something that's been really, really annoying me lately. This is going to be It's About Men, but single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time. The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner, or drinks.
Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Fuck the inviting me out. Let's talk about your single momhood. You don't have time. You don't have this. You don't have that. What about a dad who's not single? Does he have time? No.
Stop it. Get some help.
What about a dad who's in the life of a woman and a child? He don't got time to do this and do that. So when a woman nags, think about this, guys. When a woman nags a man and says, "Oh, you don't have time for me. Like you always working, but I'm your wife. You need to make time for me, and we need to have intimate time." And he's like, baby, I'm working. I ain't got time. I gotta take care of the kids. I gotta take care of you. I'm paying the bills. I gotta work this business. I need to relax. I'm tired. Y'all don't understand that, but we're supposed to understand single motherhood.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Hey, if y'all don't find that suspicious, then I find you suspicious. No cap. If you don't find that suspicious, then you're the one that I find suspicious. Single mom. And this speaks to what they think they are. They think they're mommy and daddy. So they think they're doing daddy duties and mommy duties. But guess what? They're so selfish and narcissistic that they only care about their self pleasure. So on one hand, she's a single mom. She ain't got time for the dude. She has her own business. But on another hand, she's about to explain exactly what I'm about to talk about right now. Let's run this video back real quick. Let's run it back.
But single mom version. So something that's been getting under my skin is men not understanding what it means to be a single mom. So as a single mom, a single working mom, I have my plate full to the maximum, right? I don't have free time.
Yes, you do.
The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one,
and forget single motherhood. Any single parent has their plate full because children are supposed to be raised by mommy and daddy, not just mommy and not just daddy. Children should be raised by mommy and daddy. There's roles. Nature shows it. God told it. And I'm here to expose it.
The time that I do have free, I just want to relax. So one, I get it. I'm single. Yes. Do I want to date? Sure. If I meet the right person, right? But if you invite me out for a dinner,
Whatever that means.
or drinks, especially during the weeknight, come on. You know I have things to do. I'm sure you
Here
have
we
things to
go.
do the next day. I have a child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right?
Okay.
So you have to take that into consideration.
No, we don't have to take that into consideration, man.
Stop
No, we do not.
Get some help.
You know what we have to take into consideration, guys? I'm gonna tell you this right now. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and 12. I suffer a woman not to teach. What you have to take into consideration, man, is there's women who don't have children and they ain't finna have them same excuses.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yeah. That's what we have to take into consideration. The fact that this woman has a child. I don't want to deal with that because I want to pour into her. I want to invest into this woman. What we have to take into consideration is that there's another woman that you don't have to worry about having a child and saying, oh, I got to feed my baby real quick. I done been through it, guys. I done been through it.
Your mom's a hoe.
I done been through that before. I done dealt with a bitch who had a kid. Every time I call her, 3 seconds into the conversation, sit down, sit your ass down. No, hold on, I'm sorry, man. I gotta get my kids right. You think a man want to fucking deal with that? Do you think a man want to deal with that? We don't want to deal with that, but let us talk about it. Let us talk about it and we get chastised. Let us talk about it and we the ones that get chastised, basically explaining what we don't like in the dating market in our process of building our quote legacy. Who the fuck want to build a legacy? I'm done. I ain't. Let's let her talk. Let's let her talk.
Just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what
wow. So she says if you want to invite her out, make it worth her time, right? But she didn't even have time for you because she was too busy taking care of the kids.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find
so how
that
is that
suspicious?
So how is that worth your time? How is that worth your time if she has shit she's doing? She is a single mom. She got to make sure she's taking care of the bills. She's taking care of a child, extracting her baby daddy of resources. So she got to keep going to government daddy. She got to keep doing all this shit. And that takes away from your time. But all of a sudden, you got to be worth her time. Family, this is why these women act the way they do. This is why they acquiesce to host stages and they acquiesce to, dating sites and acquiesce to hypergamy in modern day definition. They do this because they have mitigated themselves of time for the men that are conducive or men that actually want them. And the small window of time that they have for men, he better show up. You better show up like the Hulk. You got to be Superman. You got to be Batman for these bitches. You got to be Spider-Man. And if you're not that, she ain't got time for you because she's too busy. But at the end of the day, guys, guess what she gonna tell you? You don't need to be wasting her time.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
child to take care of. I can't just go out late at night just whenever, right?
And
so
who you going out late at night with? Who you talking to? Because if there were conducive men that you were actually talking to as a single mother, they wouldn't be wanting to go out with you late at night. They would actually be wanting to come hang out with you see what type of mom you is, see how the child is, see what the situation is, etc., etc. But again, these women who have children, who have businesses, and who claim that they're daddy and mommy and taking care of all these bills, they still think they the bitches from the streets. That these young bitches that don't have kids, you out the lead, you baby girl, you hit the wall. There's a lot of walls for women having babies, getting older. You know what I'm saying? Being a hoe. There's tons of walls for women. Stop hitting them, ladies. Stop hitting them. I'm gonna let it ride.
Just whenever, right? So you have to take that into consideration. So if you're really going to invite me out, one, make it worth my time. And what do I mean by make it worth my time? Just don't invite me out to dinner and drinks. Get creative. Invite me out for an activity. Do something different. Do something that's going to be worth my time and effort. I am taking time out of my evening to meet with you, to go and enjoy your company, to see how things work, if we're compatible.
So why does he have to do all this extra shit to do that? Men operating in reality, shout out to you. He says this is why you don't date single mothers. When are y'all gonna have alone time? Never. Never. Okay, never. All right.
Does that sound like something you want?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never get
it. You ain't gonna get that alone time with her. You're not. You're not. Your breast says salute squad. We got Zone TV in the fucking building. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Okay. I see y'all boys in the building. All right. Let's keep it going. Guys.
To see how things work, if we're compatible. I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So
no, ma'am, because you got a baby and because you got jobs and you strong and independent, that don't mean you making no fucking effort. You're just taking time off of what you've done, what you built. That ain't called an effort, ma'am. This is what I don't like about you strong, independent thoughts. The dude want to take you out on a date. He want to have fun. And he's the one that took time out of his day. And all of a sudden, you making the effort and he got to acquiesce to everything you want, even though he done met you where you need to be met at. Yeah, that's what, meet them where they need to be met at, guys. Don't meet them at the gates and then you walk into the door and you start trying to meet them with more shit. Okay, I'm gonna leave with my wallet. Oh yeah, she's right. So I'm gonna take her to a yacht party and I'm gonna do this and no, don't do that with them. Learn them. Stop letting these fucking 304s tell you shit that manipulates you into thinking they deserve what she's saying. Y'all don't deserve no extravagant date just because you got kids and just because you got your own business and just because you're doing your own thing and just because you can pay for your own 5-star dinner. You don't deserve no 5-star date from no man just because you can do that.
Does that sound like something you want?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you, you'll never get it.
You don't deserve that. So, men, I need y'all to stop doing that. And I'm going to talk to y'all, men, because y'all are the ones validating them and making them think that, hey, I can do this. They fuck with a minority of y'all who allow this behavior, and then they broadcast it to the majority of us.
The truth hits big, baby.
I'm making an effort, so I expect you to make an effort. So don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Where in the fuck did the babysitter? Where in the goddamn hell did the babysitter?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I could have sworn it was your time. Not the child's time. because you said you was taking time out of your day, not your child's day. So now he got to pay for your child's time and your time.
You don't find that suspicious?
We gonna hit him with a double.
You don't
one.
find that suspicious?
Do y'all hear the deal, fellas? Passport bros. I get why y'all running away, but you guys are gonna build this in some of these bitches. Do y'all hear the deal that you gotta? Do you see the contract that you gotta sign? You signed a contract with a modern woman, and you better be able to cater to her time, pay for her child's time, and show her that you are Clark Kent and Superman.
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's hear that again. Because I don't make it up on OK Let's Talk TV.
Offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date. Also, offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you. And another thing,
Wow.
do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
Right. So, AKA, I don't want a man who wants to be a stepfather or a father figure. I don't want a rib. I'm just looking for somebody who I can have sex with. This is my life. I'm already extracting my baby daddy of his resources. I don't need you to come in between that right now. So right now, I need you to stay on the side. I need you to have good D. I need you to spoil me. I need you to take me out on certain dinner dates because my time is valuable. I need you to be able to pay for my child's time. But don't be trying to ask me, do you want to take me and my daughter out? Don't be trying to be a father figure. Don't be trying to be a real man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Because she not looking for no real man, guys. She is not looking for no motherfucking real man.
No paper, no phone, no texting, no writing, nobody telling me what to say. This from the brain, from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
And this same bitch is going to be able to finesse one of you niggas that then click the like button on my video today because you didn't practice emotional intelligence. Okay? Guys, I do these for a reason. Let's get it. We ain't done.
So there's that. And also, don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up. What makes you think that I'm going to put my safety in jeopardy by drinking and driving? So unless you're going to offer to pick me up and drop me off or Uber me there and back, it's a no on the drinks during the week.
Okay.
So
you can stay home then, bitch.
So moral of the story is, come on, guys. If she's a single mom, she already has a lot on her plate. So don't add to her plate. Don't make her life more stressful.
I like what she just said, guys. Hey, I'm gonna give her that.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Did y'all not see this? What does it say? Didn't he just read it? Right, exactly. Haven't I been telling the truth? What do they say? Is it saying that I'm up here lying to you?
She's a single mom. She already has a lot on her plate. So don't add to her plate.
If she's a single mom, she already got a lot on her plate, guys. Don't add to her plate. Let her starve. Don't add to the plate. Let the bitch starve. Let her go through what she's going through and don't deal with her bullshit. She is not going to bring you something conducive. Since when did a mango that fell off the tree, that ants was biting on it, that, okay, you seen a couple orange spots on it, that you said, okay, that's the mango I want? Didn't you say, fuck that, I'm gonna look for it. I'm trying to find a tree so I can find a mango that ain't been tainted? She just let y'all know some red pill truth right there. If she got enough on her plate, guys, don't add on her plate. Let her starve.
Don't make her life more stressful. Don't make her plan out the date that you want to take her on. Like, that's not going to happen. So all I'm going to say is do better. And to everyone asking me out on freaking dates lately, literally, if the shoe fits, then it fits, okay?
AKA, I'm not trying to have sex with all the men that ask me out on dates. She is not fooling us, okay, guys? She not fooling us.
From the streets.
Y'all got to understand these situations. Y'all got to understand the patterns. And y'all got to understand the language that these women speak, especially when they swimming in that sinful pool called the whole stage. It is a sinful pool, and OKL said it. Ladies, if you endure the whole stage, then you are indulging in sin. Yeah. God didn't make the whole stage, the devil did.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yeah, don't play with us. Hit that like button if you support the channel. All right, let's get into this. All right, let's get into this. You know how we do it, man. You know how we do it. We get right on into the vids. We get right on into the business. This girl, this title is called "Girl Quizzed on Her Whole Face on First Date, Honest Dating." LAD Bible. Okay, so Bible is in the name. Hopefully somebody say something godly today, because lately people ain't been doing that.
For some guys, they have to nut to see if they really like the girl.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like, "This didn't feel right."
Okay.
And like, we feel bad because we don't want to like make you feel used.
Yeah. Okay. So you answered about some guys, but what about you?
What do you want to walk in today?
Let's go. We got the Uncle Jackie Variety Show in the fucking building, man. Shout out to you, man. Facts. Don't make that plate runneth over.
The truth hits big, baby.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stephen Teej in the building. I see you, boy. I see you, boy. I see you.
Not a hoe. I don't want someone that's entertaining.
Okay, hold on. Let me run it back. I want y'all to get the full context of this shit. I want y'all to get it.
What do you want to walk in today?
Not a hoe. I don't want someone that's entertaining 10 other guys. Just simply someone I can laugh with.
What I would want to walk in: tall, chocolate, handsome, Caribbean or African.
Tall, chocolate, handsome, Caribbean or African. I want y'all to just understand how most women get to, and that's not it. He got to have bread too. He can't be a bum or nothing. He got to have bread and all that shit. But they get to, it's normalized that a woman can pick and choose the top percentage of men, which is in the minority, less than 20%. But when a man just wants an average woman, and guess what an average woman is, guys? Someone who is fair, gotta look, is fit, you know what I'm saying, and just pleases him. Not no badass bitch, not no motherfucking 5-star hoe that's the most top diva. So men have expectations that, that are far more, minimized than how these women have their expectations. So what that does is it mitigates the amount of men that women actually pick. And what that explains is that it maximizes the actual women that men pick. That's why men can fuck a bad bitch or an ugly bitch or even a obese bitch that got a fat booty. I'm talking about like a fat little shit. You know what I'm saying? You've been that little shit. You see what I'm saying?
The truth hits big, baby.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hi,
hey.
How are you?
What's your name?
Norbert.
Okay. I love your eyes. You got some pretty eyes.
Thank you so much.
CeeLo Miles.
Tiana.
Tiana, nice to meet you, Tiana.
Say my name again.
Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the accent?
Yeah, where you from?
Down south, West Sussex.
Now I want y'all to notice something, man. I peeped this very, very quickly. Look how, look how fake, look how feminine she's trying to act with this white boy. Look how feminine she's trying to act. She's trying to act like a little sweetheart.
You don't find
with
that
this
suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, black women, you have been, we find it suspicious. Now, you act this way around white people a lot. It's not because you want to just have sex with the dude, not saying you do or don't, but it's because he's white. They act a certain way around white people because they are the ones that actually perpetuate this white superiority or white superiority complex. So you got to pay attention to the modern black woman's behavior around white people. Look how she's trying to act. She's trying to take away the stereotype. She's trying to take it away.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Tiana.
Tiana, nice to meet you, Tiana.
Wait, say my name again.
Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like the accent?
Yeah, where you from?
Down south, West Sussex.
Okay, so everything seems like...
Where are you from?
You don't hear my accent?
No, where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
No way.
What accent? You just sound like a black bitch. That's all you sound like. What are you talking about?
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, there ain't nothing special but black women. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, okay? And this is a black man talk. I know y'all don't like hearing it. You don't have an accent. And if it's an accent, it's called black woman. It's called black bitch. It's called angry black woman. You already sound strong. You sound. I didn't know you was from Florida, and I'm from Florida. I'm from Florida, and I didn't know this bitch was from Florida.
You don't find that suspicious?
Stop trying to act like that in front of the white boy. Stop trying to do that.
Yeah.
I do apologize about the questions I'm about to ask you.
All right, and that's where we start. Okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on a date?
Oh, well, okay. So I was on a date. We were at an Italian restaurant, like a real authentic Italian restaurant. And I didn't know which one was the salad fork and which one was the
Yeah.
So, like I kind of looked over him like,
I don't think that's that embarrassing.
It was embarrassing to me. I don't get embarrassed. They get embarrassed.
Fantastic. I like that.
Stop it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing?
Oh, you see the nature of the black. He asked, what was the most embarrassing thing that happened to you? And now you're gonna flip it on people. Oh no, I don't get embarrassed. They get embarrassed. You see that little thing that you just did there, black woman, that little attitude that you just did. We don't like that. People don't like that.
Stop it.
It's narcissistic. It makes it look like, you don't care about your flaws. You don't care about self-improvement. So every little thing that happens, whether it's wrong or right, has to benefit you in your little mind.
Get some help.
Getting introduced to someone's parents on the first date.
Are you serious?
No, I'm being serious.
The parents?
I left straight away.
That was the end for you. You didn't want to be involved.
I was like, adios, Samovskis.
So you never talked to her ever again?
No, she got blocked.
You blocked her, she blocked you.
No, I blocked her.
You didn't want to deal with it.
No, how embarrassing. Like,
yeah.
Getting introduced to somebody's parent in the first date. Okay, this dude, he's simply a lame. We could see that, you know what I'm saying? But let's not act like she introduced Pookie to her parents. Let's not act like when she went through her whole stage, she done introduced a couple of dudes to her mama. As far as a boyfriend, because if we go deeper, she did introduce a couple of these dudes to her mama because her mama was that. Her mama was that.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah. This little black bitch and most black women probably, not just possibly, but probably introduced the Pookies to their mamas because their mothers made it comfortable for them to do so. But when it came to the serious boyfriends, the same way that they hold out on the vagina, the same way that they be like, oh, yo, he might be the one. Mama ain't seeing that boy yet. Mama gonna see that boy when rent due. Mama gonna see that boy when it all falls down. No Kanye West. Mama gonna see that boy when Pookie done with you, done slutted you out, and you a motherfucking hoe, and he's the dumbass simp that wants to come into your life thinking that you his wifey and you just something special, that's when you gonna show him to mama. That's
You
when
don't
you gonna
find
do
that
it.
suspicious?
Oh, that's when that happens. We don't want to go too deep into that tangent though. You know I rip layers like an onion, man. Stop playing with me.
You blocked her, she blocked you.
No, I blocked her.
You didn't want to deal with it.
No, how embarrassing. Like,
yeah,
I
because
wanted to meet her. I'd hardly known her and her parents already. Like, are you mad?
yeah, that's a lot. All right, so this next question I really want to ask because this has been happening to me for the past 4 weeks of me living here.
Let's get it.
So, would you fetishize my accent?
Your accent?
Mm-hmm.
I like your accent.
Wait, what do you think? Yo, ma'am? You don't have an accent, ma'am. You speak womanese.
Your mom's a hoe. Your mom's a hoe.
Okay.
I'm a bitch from the street.
What accent? Like, you're not desired like that. And I'm not saying this to beat a dead horse. I'm saying this to keep speaking the truth.
The truth hits big, baby.
What accent, man? Don't nobody like no black bitch from what country likes a black woman from America that's belligerent? Stop, man.
Your accent.
Mm-hmm.
I like your accent.
Yeah.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
I don't know if I'd fetishize
Right.
it.
Okay.
It's definitely different. Obviously, I sound different to you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's attractive. It's different. I prefer that.
I'm glad you appreciate it.
Don't want to repeat yourself and go for the same sounding people, or same
don't be
looking people.
Hey,
You know, like
don't try to be a lame. Let her know she not special. You just sound like a regular black bitch. I'm not interested in you like that.
You're right.
No, yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think of my accent?
It's very calming.
Very
maybe
calming.
your tone is very calming.
You sound sassy.
Yeah, you sound like you should be on the hotline yourself.
Oh, I know. Have you ever had a hoe phase?
There you go.
It's hilarious. Oh my god. Yes, I did. I feel like everybody had one. I'm 25
some people haven't.
Some people haven't.
No.
They've all been like in relationships.
I know people that are 29 are still virgins.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
I know, right?
I don't know.
How is that? Why is that crazy though? Why is that crazy, guys? You're 29 and you're a virgin. That's crazy. I know why it's crazy, because we live in a crazy world that thinks you're nut. Ma'am, you are insane if you dare to preserve your vagina. You insane. A woman can't even feel what you feel in your vagina, and she want you to pop your virginity, and she wants you to go be a hoe for no fucking reason. Why
You don't
is
find
that?
that suspicious?
Why is that? It is insane for you to be a virgin at 29. Let her be a virgin. How come it can't be normal? How come it can't be something? Why does it have to be extraordinary for a woman to preserve herself? Oh, I know why. It's because you ladies naturally feel shame when you do the things you do, but because of feminism and what you went through, and because of your matriarchal society and your feminist mind state, you think that it's okay to suppress derogatory nature, lower people to your level so that you can feel okay, but you'll never feel okay. You will never feel okay. That is bullshit.
Yes, I did. I feel like everybody had one. I'm 25 too.
Some people haven't.
Some people haven't.
No.
They've all been like in relationships.
I know people that are 29 are still virgins.
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
I know, right?
No, I don't know. But there's some people who like literally had relationships for a very long time. They just never had that space where they were able to have it. I had a whole phase. Yes, I had.
Are you still in one right now?
No, I'm old. No, like I'm old
right,
now.
Right.
Not old.
It ain't old, but it's getting there. Have you had your whole phase yet?
Unlock your full creative potential. Go to fxhome.com now. Download the only video.
Come on, let's go back.
It ain't old, but it's getting there. Have you had your whole phase yet?
She know it's getting there. 25.
Yeah. I would say I'm done with it now, almost. So I'd say, like, I enjoyed it.
White boy ain't had his whole phase, okay, guys? White boy did not have no whole phase. The lie detector determined that was a lie. He's intimidated by her, man. And this is what black women do with weak men, intimidate them. You ain't had your whole phase yet, dude. Because if you had your whole phase, you would have told her the truth with proof, and you wouldn't have fucking held back.
The truth hits big, baby.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah. I would say I'm done with it now, almost. So I'd say, like, I enjoyed it, but there's been some weird and awkward situations.
You sound like just like a woman. What man say, I'm done with my whole phase, I'm enjoyed it, but it was just bitch. Yeah, man, that was experience. I learned pussy, and I'm happy I did that. I'm gonna tell you that on Okay Let's Talk TV right now. Me fucking females and gaining that experience, I liked it. Do you know why? Because women like it.
The truth hits big, baby.
If I didn't do that, then I would be one of these sucker ass niggas trying to figure out what the fuck going on when it comes to being alone with a woman or trying to attract a woman. Be fruitful and multiply extracts in hierarchy. What it also means is you as a young man, you're more prone to go have sex than a woman is to allow men to have sex with you. If we have the order correct, then men can go be fruitful and multiply the way they need to. But when the order is wrong, such as women controlling the dating market, feminism, OnlyFans, letting men have sex with them all day and all night, online, multiple men, having their children, and it's a minority of the majority of men, that's when we in emergency.
Yeah. I would say I'm done with it now, almost. So I'd say, like, I enjoyed it, but there's been some weird and awkward situations where I didn't enjoy it. But I feel like that's part of it.
Do you need to test the milk before buying the cow? Meaning,
do I need to? Do you mean like, do I need to have sex with someone?
So how important is intimacy in dating?
I feel like it sounds bad. This is gonna sound bad, but with a guy, for some guys, not for me, but like for some guys,
don't do that.
They have to nut to see if they really like the girl.
Right.
For some guys, not for me. Stop talking like a fucking bitch.
But like for some guys, they have to nut to see if they really like the girl.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like,
it is right, but stop, man. Like, this man make her like, I don't like this man, but like, no cap, bro.
To see if they really like the girl.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like, this didn't feel right.
Okay.
And like, we feel bad because we don't want to like make you feel used.
Yeah. Okay. So
hey, you better shut your motherfucking ass up, boy. You better shut your motherfucking ass
Get
up,
some
boy.
help.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If you give me the pussy, I don't have no remorse in making you feel used. I done gave you something. And if I caught my nut, the pussy was bad, it is what it is. I might not come. No. What is it? And of course, a black queen gonna sit there and talk to the white boy.
Right.
So sometimes after sex, they might be like, this didn't feel right.
Okay.
And like, we feel bad because we don't want to like make you feel used.
Yeah. Okay. So you answered about some guys, but what about you?
No, I wouldn't say. Well, it depends on the person. I think it's a situation as well.
What you mean it depends on the person? The bitch just asked you about you. This is what I'm saying. She's speaking to a pure weak ass beta male.
No, I wouldn't say. Well, it depends on the person. I think it's a situation as well. There obviously has been situations where I didn't like the person after the situation.
I mean, that's normal.
Yeah, exactly. But
so how important is intimacy in dating for you?
Well, I'm a Libra. So.
Wow, bro, this motherfucker got all the motherfucking modern woman talking point. Well, I'm a Libra.
You don't find that suspicious?
Well, I'm a Libra.
You don't find that suspicious?
Bitch ass nigga, I don't give a fuck what you is, bro. You want to fuck the bitch. That's what you want to do. You want to have sex with the woman when you take her out on a goddamn fucking date. Put a 1 in the chat if you taking a girl out on a date, guys, because you just want to just have fun with no sex. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to take a girl on a date, have fun, and you hope you have sex with her. Y'all do that for me, man.
Well, I'm a Libra, so,
okay, so very
not very important, but I would say like
top 2.
I like it. You know?
Yeah,
but I don't think it's important on the first date or like straight away.
Yeah,
I prefer to get to know you first, and then your insides.
And then your insides.
He didn't even sound confident saying that.
And then your insides. That makes sense.
Yeah, but also I don't want to waste my time. What if like I get to know you, we're like 2 months deep into the relationship and you're absolutely shocking in bed?
Dang, so you're gonna dump her?
You know, that's what I'm saying. It's just
that's why you don't fucking wait 2 months to try to get the goddamn vagina, boy.
Because what if her personality is amazing?
Twisted, ladies, I'm not trying to tell y'all to be little 304s, man, but y'all have a particular game y'all playing. We got a particular game we're playing. Let the games begin.
And just don't have, she's not rocking the boat.
No, of course. I don't think that's important, but I would say like
you're not gonna teach her like what to do.
No, if she's a virgin. I feel like that's someone else's.
Are y'all gonna teach her what to do? This boy, you incel. Stephen T. This is a Yoni goddess, 100%.
The boat.
No, of course. I don't think that's important, but I would say like
you're not gonna teach her like what to do.
No, if she's a virgin. I feel like that's someone else's.
Even when they're not, sometimes they can just be like not good. They don't. Every partner is different.
I'll give it some time, but I don't think it's important.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I said, personality is really the vibe. If you can make me laugh and you're caring, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
And good cuddles. That's it.
Good cuddles. Do you rub the butt when you cuddle? Like booty rubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
you see, guys, this speaks to what I say, man. Lame white boy can sit there, lame as a motherfucker, no game or nothing like that. Carlton Banks, and the black woman is gonna give him this energy. Look how she's smiling, laughing. Do you rub butt, this and that? She only give Pookie this energy in the black fucking community.
Bloody fuck you, bloody fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch.
Not all, but most. Not all, but most, guys.
What's your income?
What's my income? Do you ask people that on the first date? Oh wait, no, you don't probably. Okay.
No.
Okay, I can see why. Okay.
Obviously not.
I mean, incomeable. Like I don't know, like
financially stable. Would you
financially stable. I feel like
Good.
Especially as a student, like a lot of students, they're still like, oh no, we're gonna get together.
So basically, she's in debt. She's a student. She's strong and independent because strong and independent means broke and thriving. That's really what it mainly means. Most women ain't strong and independent how they fucking say they is. Okay. Most of them ain't strong and independent. How they say they is. That's why she ashamed. See, women be trying to boast they little shit. So why she ain't boast her accolades? What do you do as a student? Oh, you're saying as a student because that's an accolade in the black community for a black woman. Because you're educated, because you have affirmative action, because you're an educated black woman, we're supposed to give you an accolade.
Stop it.
I had time to get together. I had a bachelor's like that, so
I like that to be fair, because there is a lot of broke students that have
there are, but sometimes things happen and
they rely on you, and it's just like no, bye.
They want you to take care of them.
Broke.
Yeah, well, as long as they can take care of me.
Okay, so what do you mean? Like, are you a 50-50 type of person? Like, you want the bill split 50-50?
No. Do you know what? On the first date, I'll pay the bill.
Okay. What about life after?
Second, yeah, of course, but I would like some sort of balance.
Oh yeah, like sometimes she'll splurge.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I wouldn't want to ask for it. I'm not going to ask for you to pay. I don't think I'm that type of person.
You want her to.
But yeah, exactly. Like majority of the times I've had that, so there was balance in between.
Okay.
But some girls are like really in your face and they're like, pay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the majority of hold on, let me translate that white boy what he said. We're gonna skip the ad real quick. Most black women he deal with, they want you to pay for the dates. But when it comes to the white girls that he already in the community with, they got more real relationships, and they willing to pay, and they willing to reciprocate and
told the truth.
What do they say? 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 Is this not the truth?
The type of person you want the bill split?
No. Do you know what? On the first date, I'll pay the bill.
Okay. What about life after?
Second, yeah, of course. But I would like some sort of balance.
Oh, yeah, like sometimes she'll splurge.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I wouldn't want to ask for it. I'm not going to ask for you to pay. I don't think I'm that type of person.
You want her to.
But yeah, exactly. Like majority of the times I've had that, so there was balance in between.
Okay.
But some girls are like really in your face and are like, pay.
Yeah, that's not
I ain't your sugar daddy.
What's your income?
My income?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm financially stable. I have 4 jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, you financially stable. You've been working on Jamaican.
I'm an editor.
Did you see that black woman neck twist? As soon as she found out he was financially stable, she turned into this. Look at her.
What's your income?
My income?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm financially stable. I have 4 jobs.
Oh yeah, I could get something out of you. That's what he just said 10 seconds ago, guys. This woman that's like you pay everything. This is that attitude. This is that energy that lets us know that she is that exactly what he just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, you financially stable. You've been working on Jamaican. Okay.
I'm an editor. I work in a cocktail bar. I work in a nightclub, and I work in a cafe. But it's all just like I said, temporarily until like.
Right.
Now she want to finesse him. Believe me when I say this, my white breads. She's going to finesse you so she can get a job in your job.
Acting
goes that's
off.
Good.
So next question.
This man happy. He think she done got him happy. Look at
It's all just like I said, temporarily until like.
Right.
Fingers crossed. Acting goes
that's
off.
Good.
Look at him. This nigga done pulled his hat, biting his fucking lips and all that shit, man. What a sympathy.
So next question. Would you have sex with me?
Okay then.
Or would you have sex on the first day?
Would I have sex on the first day?
Yeah.
Or would I have sex with you? That was 2 different questions.
That's a fact.
Okay, well, answer the first one first.
Okay, so would I have sex with you?
Yeah, she would.
I don't know.
Let
me see your fingernails.
Fingernails? I've got really chunky thumbs.
That's a yes, guys, okay? Women answer questions indirectly. All right. And I want to give this as a moment to show y'all something. If she ain't say no, then she said yes.
The truth hits big, baby.
If she didn't say no, then she said yes.
Let me see your fingernails.
No dirty
fingernails. I've got really chunky thumbs and fingers.
I don't really care about your thumbs.
And fingers. Really big hands.
What I'm attracted to a lot more is tall black men, African or Caribbean.
Got you. Yeah,
but you're like the same height that my ex-boyfriend was.
Oh.
You have the eyes that he had, except for they turned like that color of blue.
Yeah.
And he has blonde hair.
You comparing me to your ex already?
But would I have sex on the first date?
Yeah.
I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that should answer your question right
there.
Yes.
Would you do that again?
Oh my God.
The truth?
Yes, she
it's
would.
Big, baby.
The black girl, go tell the truth, man.
Would I do it again?
Yeah. Would you like one night stands?
It's not a thing that I will return back to. But I have to.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
It's not like it doesn't feel good. It's just like I know if I want to be with you or not, really honestly. And then during the time, it's like, okay, this was just fun. I probably
exactly. That's why you did the one night
That's
stand.
fair enough.
I don't understand women logic, man. I don't understand
You don't
y'all
find
logic.
that suspicious?
I was just having fun real quick. It was just a one night stand. All right, whatever. And I do understand that logic because it's fun. But why do you bring that logic to relationships? Why do you bring that logic to men when you're trying to tell him what you mathematically did? Oh, I did this because of that. So I only had sex with him because it was just a one night stand. I wasn't worried about him. But, if I'm in a serious relationship, then this and that, yada, 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 yada. That automatically screams fucking hoe to us. You know that, right?
I'm a bitch from the streets.
Why do y'all think y'all can explain that away? Y'all can't do, not with me. Not with me. Because guess who I'm going to want to be that guy. I'm going to want to be the guy that you let smash and was like, all right, you know, it was just something I was just having fun with. I'd rather be that guy than the guy that wife your motherfucking ass up.
The truth hits big, baby.
I believe.
Yeah. Would you?
I would do it on the first date.
Yeah.
Depends on the person and how the date goes. If I would do it with you, if I'm attracted to you and we vibe, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga, you
Okay,
would
so
fuck
the
her on
questions
the first date. Stop lying, bitch.
If I believe.
Yeah. Would you?
I would do it on the first date.
Yeah.
Depends on the person and how the date goes.
If you going on a date with a fucking female, man, you going to fuck her if you get a chance. Oh, I'm talking about you taking the girl out. You are going to fuck her if you get the chance.
Hits big, baby.
Oh, you took a big booty bitch out and she's a little bit obese. Oh, you trying to fuck her.
The truth hits big, baby.
You took a ugly ass bitch out, but she got a nice ass body. You're trying to fuck her.
The truth hits big, baby.
You took any bitch out and you spent money on her. Oh yeah, you trying to fuck her.
The truth hits big, baby.
Stop with the bullshit. We ain't got time to play today.
No, he doesn't feel good. It's just like I know if I want to be with you or not.
Right, boy,
really,
a whole instant,
during the
beta
time, it's
male,
like, okay,
man.
this was just fun. I probably won't talk to you again.
That's fair enough, I believe. Yeah.
Would you?
I would do it on the first date.
Yeah.
Depends on the person and how the date goes. If I would do it with you, if I'm attracted to you and we vibe, cool.
No.
Stop being nice. You a fucker.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, so the questions that you have, like, you know, they seem pretty bold of you. Like, so where do they come from? Like, where do they stem from?
So I struggled. I'm not gonna lie, I struggled to think of like questions that you wouldn't ask in a first date. So I actually put up an Instagram poll 2 days ago. And there was some extreme questions, which obviously I skipped.
Like, what are some of the wildest questions that you did get on the poll?
We done with him. You know, the shit get lame after that. You know what I'm saying? The black girl, you know, she overpowers him. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and that notification bell. We ain't done yet. On my life, we ain't done yet. On my life, we ain't done yet because we finna get into the video that we gonna get into and extract. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a black woman. It's a black woman. Y'all don't like when we talk about black women, do y'all? Y'all don't like when we talk about it. Y'all don't like when we do that, do y'all? Huh? Look at this chart, guys, 1 through 8. And I'm going to bring it back because she's going to fit some of them. As y'all can see already, she fits number 8. Unnatural wig diva. Let's get it. So this young Jezebel here says, I had a hoe phase. Girl talk with Naya Kwan.
So what's good, y'all? We're gonna get this video started. It's shaking. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the controversial side, but it is something that needs to be said. It needs to be talked about. Today we're going to be talking about none other than the infamous hoe phase.
Light skin queen with a hair full of curls and a wrist full of diamonds and a neck full of
Okay.
pearls.
Hold on. Look at all these different identities that this girl got. You would think this a whole school campus.
You on my mission. Picture us laying in ropes in a pile of roses, just loving in every position, no intermission.
So if you don't know what a hoe phase is, it is pretty much a time period in a boy or a girl's life when they go through quite simply their hoe phase.
Do we ever fail with these bitches when they keep bringing men? All right, so the video is called I Had a Hoe Phase, Girl Talk, but she had to mention a hoe phase being something that a boy and a girl goes through.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Women can't do anything without you, men. Even you simps that pay for the OnlyFans and all that, and you tricks that go out of town and pay for these women to fly out and all that, they can't do shit without a simp nor a pimp.
through quite simply their whole phase. A whole phase doesn't necessarily mean that you are running around having a bunch of sex with different people or whatnot, you know, what have you. It could just be talking to people, living your best life, you know, finding out who you are, going through your emotions, and it's really your like settle down and find somebody that you love. I want to talk about them because they're controversial and people be acting like you don't have them and that they're not normal. So I wanted to give my little hot take on this. This is also going to be
tattoo on her right arm. Y'all can see that. Let's go ahead and do it. We observe these little street bitches.
I wanted to give my little hot take on this.
You little black street bitches. Trust me, man. Tattoos is coming on my neck list.
This is also going to be the first video in a new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel, Girl Talk videos. So I know a lot of different YouTubers do Girl Talk videos, and it's a way to interact with you guys. Just help you guys talk about things that you might be
so ain't nothing new about this.
Your,
ain't no
like,
series. Ain't nothing new about
with,
it.
But you are comfortable, you know, going on YouTube and talking to other girls who have been through the same thing. I think I should close my window because there's a lot going on. I'm also going to be doing my makeup while I talk to you guys. I'm not going to do like a full face or anything. I'm not even going anywhere because we're supposed to be self-isolating. So pretty much I'm just going to break this video up into like segments of what I want to talk about. So I thought the best way to open the video would probably be to give you guys my personal story and experience with all phases. So with me, pretty much, I guess you could say, by the way, I have moisturizer on and primer.
God damn, bro, we don't care about
my
that,
own
man.
Little hot take. So pretty much, I had my whole phase from when I was like age 16
do I lie, guys? Do I lie?
It's big, baby.
How many of you men get to say that you had your pimp stage, your quote host stage, your player stage at 16? How many of y'all get to say that? How many men get to say that? Most women say they have their host stages in between ages 14 and 18.
By the way, I have moisturizer on and primer. But so I guess my own little hot take. So pretty much I had my whole phase from when I was like age 16 to 17. I didn't do it in the smartest way and in the way that I would promote and say is healthy. Since I didn't go through it the right way, it kind of opened my eyes like later on in life to see how I should have done it. So that's mostly why I want to like feel like it's an important topic to talk about.
Also, it's important to talk about it because you didn't do it the right way. You just did it the wrong way. So there's a right way to do the whole stage.
Stop it. Get some help.
Man, so there's a correct way for women to get multiple penis, to get male attention left and right, and mitigate marriage and legacy. There's a correct way to do that. Okay.
Didn't do it in the right way. It kind of opened my eyes like later on in life to see how I should have done it. So that's mostly why I want to like feel like it's an important topic to talk about, because I feel
it's
like
not important.
If you know about it and you know what you're about to go through, it'll better prepare you for the situation, because I was going through my whole phase and I didn't even know it was a whole phase. So pretty much,
bingo.
If you've been watching my channel for a while,
bingo. I was going through my whole stage and I didn't even know it was my damn whole stage.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And that speaks to the fact that you ladies are led astray. If you're led the correct way, then, and you respected male authority or order, then you wouldn't even indulge in that. You wouldn't be confused as to which or why you don't know that you in the whole stage.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, man, we not playing, man.
Was a whole phase. So pretty much, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that I went through like a pretty bad like sexual trauma. I'm gonna talk about like hypersexuality after trauma later on in today's video, but pretty much that's what I experienced, and I had read about it. Like while I was dealing with it, and I like knew that it was what I was going through, but even though I was aware of it, I still wasn't really able to stop it. So pretty much after I went through what I went through,
whatever,
I was trying to just like regain my sexual freedom.
What the fuck
and,
is it? What the hell is her doing to her face, man? God,
it was partly that. It was also like me just trying to find myself, and then it was
you
also
just trying to find yourself. Don't y'all find that it's the same language that these grown women say, young ladies say, mid-aged women say, baby mamas, every bitch in their whole stage say the same thing. I was just trying to find myself. So what it tells me is that you ladies are lost and you try to find yourself, regret the whole stage. Hence, you didn't find yourself yet because you regretted trying to find yourself in the wrong way. So you built yourself in the wrong way. Did y'all catch that or no?
That it was also like me just trying to find myself, and then it was also just me like fresh out of a relationship, like trying new things, seeing people, things of that nature.
Go.
I was pretty much like,
here we go,
talking to people
fresh out of a relationship.
Like, I'm not gonna say I was celibate out here because I wasn't.
We know that.
It was mostly like talking to people. Like that was my phase, and it was like talking to people that wasn't good for me and that didn't.
See, well, ladies, you stop trying to be like men. Exercising options is not healthy for you. It is not healthy for you. So when you say something like, oh, now I was just talking, I'm not going to say I was celibate, aka I was fucking dudes, but I was talking to a multitude of men. Yeah, we know that. You got men on your roster. You got 10 dudes, 15 dudes on your roster, and you're fucking 4 or 5 of them. That still makes you a hoe.
I'm a bitch.
That still makes you a hoe.
It was like talking to people that wasn't good for me and that didn't want anything out of me except for that one thing. I wouldn't say I was disrespecting myself, but I wasn't valuing myself.
If you don't value yourself, then you don't respect yourself. Cut it out, lady.
Talking to people that wasn't good for me and that didn't want anything out of me except for that one thing. I wouldn't say I was disrespecting myself, but I wasn't valuing myself and seeing like what I truly deserved, and I wasn't accepting the fact that these people probably really weren't good for me. My friends would tell me like, you should be like more cautious of like what you're doing and like stop bugging basically. And this lasted for like maybe like a year and a half, I'd say, of me just bugging out and like just talking to dudes that like wasn't good for me and stuff. Eventually I got out of it, got into the relationship that I am in today, and I've been in for almost 3 years.
Do you see that? You fellas, do y'all see what they do? Do y'all motherfucking see what they do?
You bloody fucking mother bloody fuck bitch.
Ladies advise them to go have a whole phase. They tell you how they regret it. Their friends tell them they shouldn't do it. They go through it for a plethora of years, and they still have they still have, the pull to get these weak niggas to wife them up and do the things that they do for these ladies. While we got actual men who didn't slut you out, who wanted you, who you friend zoned, who was too lame, quote unquote, he can't even get a goddamn wife.
You don't find that suspicious?
He can't even get a wife.
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh, that's the society we live in today. And I'm not mad at that. I'm telling y'all what's real. I'm just letting y'all know what's real.
Got into the relationship that I am in today, and I've been in for almost 3 years. That's just my little personal hot take on the whole phase. So for me, like I said, I really wasn't being smart. I wasn't being cautious.
Any female in a relationship with Mr. OKL is not online talking about no motherfucking host.
Stop it. Get some help.
And making good decisions. I'll get into more details probably like in a later video because I just don't want this to be completely about me. So if you are pretty much going through this type of thing and
it is about you. You
don't
had a whole
think
phase.
that the people that you are associating yourself with are respecting you and treating you how you should be treated, then I would definitely get out of that situation, because it's only going to backfire you in the long run. Because nothing is worse than like sleeping with somebody and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, or talking to somebody even and being like, damn, I wish I never met you type shit, or like, I wish I didn't get so far and deep involved. Just make sure that you are being smart would be like my main advice. I don't want to like give too much, like I don't want this to be like an advice video. I want this just to be like a talk, like a heart to heart.
Yeah, don't give nobody no advice.
Sorry if I'm like all over the place and rapid. I'm like really hyper.
Yes,
right
you
now.
is all over the place, even with that damn brush. Like your skin done changed tones 3 times already.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I don't know why, but around my phase too, like I was talking to people who like didn't know how to keep their mouth shut, and like I was just talked about a lot.
Phase 2, what are you talking about? What do you mean by that? Second phase, or you know what? Let me just let her talk, because maybe I'm overthinking it.
People who like didn't know how to keep their mouth shut, and like I was just talked about a lot, and like I did get that like whole reputation, and I'm not ashamed of it. I will talk about it. That's why I'm honestly making a video about it and telling you guys my experience. But that was like, it was like partly my fault. It was also partly not, just because of the whole trauma thing that I experienced. That also added fuel to the fire. But pretty much, like I feel like if I was just smarter with my moves and like more cautious, I wouldn't have been so regretful about my phase. If I could redo it, I would redo it. I wouldn't do it again because I'm happy in a relationship that I'm in right now. But if I could redo like the phase in general and like choose different people and choose different things and like just do it differently, I would. Like,
but you can't, ma'am, because when women start choosing, they start picking the guys that want to have sex with them. You ladies are vulnerable. Okay? So if you were to do it again, the only thing you would do is you would just choose ballers, or you would just choose somebody who had more money or some shit like that. She didn't necessarily like what she should have said was, I wish I just never did the whole stage. Because what she's trying to look like is a virtuous woman per se, by saying, oh, if I could have chose again, I wouldn't do it because I'm in this relationship. But then backtracks to say she would just redo the whole stage. Not that she wouldn't do it, but she would just kind of do it a little bit better. And that just goes to speak why I say you wouldn't do it any different. You would still be a hoe, ma'am. Preserve yourself. Ladies, y'all got to understand something. God told y'all to submit to a man and preserve yourself for a man. God told y'all to do that. And the reason being is because you are Mother Earth, and we plant the seed in you, and we are the tree of life. That tree bears fruit. How do we bear fruit if that soil and that dirt does not produce for us? How do we do that? Brutally honest said, your boy Andrew Tate out here teaching these simp niggas how to fuck trans. Hey, listen, man, that ain't my boy. that ain't not my boy. He also says, I told y'all that in the end, only Mr. Goodbread will be standing. All these niggas are fake, taking advantage of weak men.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Did y'all not see this? What did it say? Did he just read it?
Truth for proof shit, man. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out Goodbread.
Nowadays, it's cool to be a hoe. It's cool to be a city girl. It's cool to be all this, that, and the third. But I was really like bullied for that. I'm glad that it's like cool, but I want it to be promoted in the right way. Like I want it to be promoted so that young girls are making smart decisions and not just sleeping with dudes for money.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm gonna let her say it again. Black woman, I didn't say it. She said it. So don't chastise Mr. OKL for calling y'all out. And this is what y'all teaching these young ladies. This is what y'all teaching these young teenagers. This is how they growing up thinking based off of how you guys are acting. Bravo, black woman. This is the result of strong and independence. I don't need a man.
School to be all this, that, and the third, but I was really like bullied for that. I'm glad that it's like cool, but I want it to be promoted in the right way. Like I want it to be promoted so that young girls are making smart decisions and not just sleeping with dudes for money. So all in all, be a smart hoe, be a safe hoe. So that's gonna bring me into my next little topic of discussion, though, which I want to.
A hoe is a hoe. What the hell is a smart hoe? What the fuck does that mean? You see what I'm 1 Timothy chapter 2:12. Suffer a woman not to teach, but to learn in silence. When they start teaching, and when you leave them out of the leadership of a man, which is to say that it's the family order, we created that. This is how they act. This is how they think. Be a smart hoe. What does it mean to be a smart hoe? Put a condom on when you fucking multiple men? I'm let me know what that means. Let me know what it means. I find it suspicious.
You don't find that suspicious?
So all in all, be a smart hoe, be a safe hoe. So that's going to bring me into my next little topic of discussion, though, which I wanted to touch on what exactly is a hoe, because everybody seems to have their own definition, their own meaning, and what they think. I don't know. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think, because I feel like the word is just stupid, but it's like I still use it as reclamation, like to reclaim like the term. I really have to concentrate.
What the hell?
But like I use it as like an
ma'am, what the fuck does reclaiming the term mean? I'm gonna reclaim the term hoe. I'm a crackhead out here on these streets, and when I go to the corner store dressed like a bum, people call me a crackhead. But I'm gonna be confident and I'm gonna reclaim that term, and I'm gonna tell them, hey, stop trying to shame me for that. I know it's derogatory and negative, and it describes a derogatory nature in which I'm smoking crack and I'm fucking up my life, but I'm going to reclaim that term, and you need to stop calling me that. And if you're going to call me that, then I need to be empowered when you call me that. What kind of fucking bullshit leftist world do we live in today, guys?
Term, like people call me that, and it used to really hurt my feelings, and it's like now it's just like, okay, and like what else is new? Like pick a different insult. But anyway, so like people have their own definitions, especially boys, like especially men, niggas, whatever you want to call it. They all have their own definition, and I feel like men's definitions usually are like way more extreme and like off the wall and not accurate. But I feel like men's definitions, their standards are like trash. Like men will say like, oh, if you slept with more than 3 people, you're a hoe. And I'm like, have you met the average grown woman? Like,
so basically the average grown woman is a motherfucking hoe. That's basically what you're saying. And that's what we're saying. Most modern women are hoes. And you guys think we're supposed to accept that culture. It's in a man's nature not to want to wife a hoe, but it's also in our nature to want to have sex with you. So why do you think we have a nature of males who only want to be promiscuous with women, and we have women controlling the dating market where it's a plethora of them dealing with a minority of men? And when you got a majority of men who actually want families and legacy, you guys put them on the back burner until you hit the wall, etc. Why do you think that it's because of this generational curse explained in fucking 5-6 words?
Accurate, but I feel like men's definitions, their standards are like trash. Like men will say like, oh, if you slept with more than 3 people, you're a hoe. And I'm like, have you met the average grown woman?
Just because the average woman is a hoe doesn't mean standards change. If we have 10,000 crackheads in the neighborhood or 15,000, that doesn't mean that we should grow that. That doesn't mean that, hey, it's a lot of crackheads, we need more. That don't mean that's the case there. So that argument that you just said, young lady, is null and void.
3 people, you're a hoe. And I'm like, have you met the average grown
Yeah, we met him.
woman?
We fucked him
Like,
too.
and then some people even could say like, oh, it doesn't matter about the count. It's more about the action. But I feel like any woman that is making her own choices and she likes those choices, she's happy with them, she's not being forced to make them, or she's not unhappy about them, then who cares?
But the thing is, it's not about who cares. You're not happy with the choices. Every time you guys describe the whole phase, you claim that you fucking regret it every single time.
You don't find that suspicious?
I think I have yet to have a fucking whole phase video where a bitch say that she liked and enjoyed her whole phase, but she wanted it. You just said it earlier, ma'am. You said if you could do it again, you would redo it a different way. And I understand that you would. You're claiming that you would do it as a different type of hoe. You'd probably get more benefits. But the thing is, all of you guys regret your hoe phase. Point blank. That's just simply what it is. So all this happiness, this and that, whatever, you're just getting pleasure. You're just living a lifestyle. You're just bearing the fruits of your value that God gave you in a limited time. And when that time starts ticking out, that's when your heart start beating. And now it's time to do what you're doing. Put makeup on, try to look young, try to, hit the reset button and go back to those younger virgin days where men were just on you. And it just ain't happening the same way no more, which is why you just accept that whole stage, which is why you accept that whole spirit. You said it earlier, ma'am. You used to get mad when people called you a hoe. Now you accept it.
The truth hits big, baby.
Forced to make them, or she's not unhappy about them, then who cares? I feel like a hoe shouldn't be used as a term of negativity like it is. Flipped around within the last couple of years. Like, there's like the art hoe movement, the slut walk, and things like that. But a lot of people still like don't get with that movement. Like everyone is like, I can't believe we're like in a generation where like girls can just like call themselves this and this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. That's why I said it's really controversial. I know not all y'all watching this will agree with me, and that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. But other people's definitions really like vary on how they're judging the other person. And that's why I'm going to let this bring me into the next part of the discussion, which is what I said I was going to get into earlier, which is the hypersexuality that could happen after a trauma. So like after a girl is raped, molested, assaulted.
You say that on my page.
It could be like any kind of trauma too.
Let's get into it.
Like it could happen after.
Let's get into it then. You want to talk about rape? Let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button. I'm finna drop that link too. Man. In case anybody want to skate in the dean's office. Link drop, man. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Love y'all.
Trauma. So like after a girl is raped, molested, assaulted, or it could be like any kind of trauma too, I believe. Like it could happen after like an abusive situation and things like that. That happens to a lot.
That's not true.
Girls, like more than
that's not true.
And it also
that's not true, guys. That is not true, guys.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
That does not happen to even 20% of women. Okay? It happens to a minority of women, and it's based off of these women's choices for the most part. I ain't even gonna bring men into that. I ain't gonna speak on what happened to men, but that does not happen to a lot of women. Rape and domestic violence, that happens to a minority of women. Hell, most of these women don't deal with most men. 80% of y'all deal with 20% of men. How in the fuck can it happen? We get it.
It happens subconsciously. For me, it was subconsciously until I actually read about it and recognized that it was what I was going through.
So it was subconscious. It wasn't reality. It was subconsciously. Then you had to read about it. And women like to hear shit. So as soon as she read about it, she appropriated it with her life and she manifested it.
You don't find that suspicious?
Oh yeah, y'all bitches turn psychotic through the whole stage.
And it also happens subconsciously. For me, it was subconsciously until I actually read about it and recognized that it was what I was going through. But pretty much it happens subconsciously, and I feel like it's sad when it happens because a lot of people don't know, and a lot of people will never know. Like, so basically what I'm saying is a girl could be doing this and going through this and putting herself through this. I don't know why I can't talk today. And like, what I'm actually trying to say, I'm going to formulate this correct, is a girl can be doing like this hoe activity and the hoe behavior, and people will go around just judging her and like treating her like, you know, like a regular hoe or whatever you want to say, and they don't even know that it's as a response to a trauma and that she could not be meaning to do it, or that she actually doesn't like doing it.
So you didn't mean to go suck. Y'all, who's teaching these young ladies, man? Who is teaching these damn young ladies? You didn't mean to go do that.
Not be meaning to do it, or that she actually doesn't like doing it, or, you know, things like that. Like, people are just really too quick to judge other people's sexual lifestyles, and it's sad because it's really nobody else's business but your own, and people shouldn't have to be judged off of what goes on in their own bedroom. Sex isn't human nature. Like, everybody has sex, and if you choose not to, then that's fine as well, which I also feel like should be promoted with the whole hoe movement. Like, hoe movement shouldn't just be promotion of sexual activities just to be doing it. It should be promoting choice. So we just shouldn't be.
So you're telling me that a hoe is you could be Turner, what's going on? You in the building, man. I ain't got nothing else to say right now. I want you to talk.
All right. I came in on the tail end, so I'm gonna catch the playback for the rest. But yeah, like Good Bread saying, these little hoes teaching their sons sleep with fake women. Like, they've completely deprived the next generation of young black men of quality women.
There we go. We looking at it right now in front of us.
I mean, look at it. No lips, no. When people say these women are getting masculine, they're not just saying actions. These look. I'm gonna try to keep PG-13. These little 304s, they have the essence of a little street nigga. Like, look at it. What, like,
aggressive as hell. Probably live with her damn parents, spoiled as a motherfucker, but deal with Pookie. I know these types of bitches, man.
We all do.
What is that? A pencil in her, a comb? I don't know what that is, man. But she got cheap makeup. You could tell she don't buy it. You can tell no nigga buy it for her. She's young, fairly young. Because if dude bought it for her, she would have had laced up makeup. She looked like a ghost. Mama probably took her to the Family Dollar to get that fucking makeup. Oh yeah, this is a young 19-year-old or some shit like that. And they still think the same way.
These are the little hoes in the comment sections talking about black men don't build. They look like this. It ain't just them 40-year-old bitches with 5 kids. This is what they look like. This bitch like what, 19? She don't even know. She don't know 5 niggas with a car.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. Blue Guy TV, what's happening? What's happening? Just making excuses for bad behavior. Absolutely correct. Also says these women act like dudes so much that they are looking like men. Truth be told. Why do they think a lot of dudes are opting out of dating or just talking to certain women? I mean, they don't give a fuck. I'm going to tell you that right now. They don't give a shit.
Of course not. The
Big bro in the building.
The lesbian rate is out of the damn world right now, bro. Like that. These chicks are better equipped to date each other than they are to date a man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know that. Good Bread in the building. What's happening, big bro?
Squad up. What's going on? Righteous Fear undefeated. You already know. BT was good.
Class is in session. Sit down. Be quiet.
Absolutely, yo. What's going on, gang? What's going on, y'all? Red Squad, Dean office, Dean's in the chat. What's going on, guys? How y'all feeling tonight?
Yes, sir.
Men is awesome. Men is the prize. Don't forget that. You see it. You see it.
The truth hits big, baby.
Yo, when they gonna teach these girls how to require condoms, yo? When they gonna teach these girls how to require men to wear condoms? Because they do not require us to wear condoms. Now, I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna point the finger at me. Last time I tried to put a condom on, a chick told me, "You think I got something? You disrespecting me?" And I'm like, no. I'm like, no. I just want to protect myself. I don't want to have kids. And she said, no, you disrespecting me. Who else you sleeping with? And it was this whole big thing. And she like, we've been fucking for like 9. She like, this is our 9th time fucking, and all 8 other times you put in a condom on. I'm waiting for you to take the condom off. I'm like, why are you waiting for me to take the condom off? Bitch talking about you think I got something. I'm like, no, who taught you this? She said a hell of a mother.
Hey, look. A condom is the direct energy of Planned Parenthood. And Planned Parenthood is the ally of the hell of a mother.
Yeah, can no woman argue or debate with me this? I even had one chick over in my community tab. I told her that, right? She gonna say, I gotta look this up. I said, bitch, you ain't gotta look nothing up. You know damn well the nigga you fucking right now ain't gotta put on a condom. Cause y'all think that he yours. That's your property. You know what I mean? That's your property.
Yep.
That's what I mean. And they don't think about it like that. How can you leave a man responsible for your coochie? That is your coochie, sis. We know that y'all put hangers, y'all put all types of fruit and vegetables in this shit, but you cannot allow a man to fuck your whole life up because we get to pay. We get to pay for that baby, but you got to have that baby. You gonna have that baby. And I mean, you've seen 16 million other bitches, black ones, since 1970, and repeat the same cycle. Come on now. When are we gonna teach these black women how to require? Don't hit me with the other races. We talking about our black ones. This shit is a problem in our community, the black community. You know what I mean?
No other race has problems.
Why do they? BT, can you explain to me why do our black sisters want to disown the women in their community? Because the community is named after us, but in this poor community, you have Latinos, you have Asians, you have motherfucking white people. But that's still the black community. So, you know what I mean? I'm on my shit today, guys. Never mind me. I ain't even drink.
You said, why do they want to disown this community when they were the ones who made it a ghetto?
Right, they made it a ghetto.
Well, how many people do you know? How many people do you know want to take accountability for their actions?
Well, he told the truth. He told the truth. He told the truth.
Did he tell the truth?
He told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this?
I think he did though. I think he told the truth.
He told the whole truth.
Yeah, they don't want to. Yeah, they just want to be taught how great. They just want to be told you a queen, mama. Even though you was a, you know what I'm saying? Even though you was a dope fiend, mama. That's talking about in the barbershop today. I told my barber, turn that shit the fuck off now, please.
The truth.
On the barbershop today on iHeartRadio and Bed Rules. I said, man, turn that shit the fuck off. Most of y'all mom, most of them don't like y'all mamas. The fuck y'all mean queen mama?
Exactly, GT. Talk about it. They know damn well they don't like their mother. They know damn well she a dummy. They know damn well she ain't got no information for them. And they know damn well they kept that baby for her. One of them babies they kept for old grandma. Yeah.
Mama told her boyfriend
ain't got shit to do with the man. Ain't got shit to do with the man. They kept that baby to save face for grandma because grandma ain't teach them how to require a man to wear a condom. Bingo, we on point today, y'all.
Fuck all
it
that
all
dumb
connects.
shit.
What do they say? 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 Is this not the truth?
Just fucking with him. Just fucking with him. Just fucking with him tonight. And we gonna need you niggas. We gonna need you niggas to stop playing games, yo, and stop playing dumb, yo. Guys, stop playing dumb. Part of our depression and part of the reason why we go into depression is because Right. We put our energy into the women, yo. And when our reality, when your reality don't meet your expectation, because your reality is she raggedy. Your expectation is you think you got a good one. You want a girl. You want a real one. When your reality don't meet your expectation, you go into depression.
Young niggas, stop expecting so much out of ratchet bitches. Stop doing that.
And speaking of this, man, speaking of that, the title is called "Do Modern Women Even Want Modesty?" Do y'all think modern women today want modesty? A majority. I ain't like we know it's like a little, some sand droplets of somewhere. We don't know where they at, but they want that modesty. But do y'all think most women want modesty for real?
Not the black ones. I'm speaking for the ones I know, the ones I'm around. I can already imagine modern women, period. They probably don't. But that's the number one sign in modern women, though, guys. And in black women, they not content. They not content. They, for some weird reason, they feeling like somebody owed them something, and they never did the work for that of what they feel they owed. They didn't do no work, but they feel everybody owed them. Everybody.
The truth.
So
It's big,
shit
baby.
crazy. Shit crazy. And why they wait to get repaid, they wasting time. They wasting time. And they wasting time.
Look at the niggas they choosing. If they wanted modesty, you wouldn't see 9, 10, 11 bitches with one nigga. One nigga. I'm not gonna call that man no nigga. I'm not gonna keep calling these dudes niggas. You'll see 9, 10, 11 bitches with one ain't shit dude. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't that ain't shit if he got 11 bitches pregnant. There's something about him they like.
Well, the thing is,
I'm not even gonna hate on. I'm
gonna quote Good Bread on this. It wasn't that he ain't shit. It's that both of them want shit. A lot of the times. So a lot of these women, a lot of these women, they pick men. They get out of relationship with the men. They say he was a misogynist. They say he was a abuser. They say he was toxic, etc., etc. But they have kids with him. They have history with him. They've been with him since high school, etc., etc. It's not always that it's not that he wasn't shit. He was shit. He wasn't shit, and she wasn't shit too.
Exactly. Yo, I don't understand why these people be thinking that we all wasn't raised by a hell of a mother who did not figure out the money problem. They didn't figure out none of your mama ain't figure it out, and my mama ain't figure it out, or we wouldn't know each other. Because you'd have been raised in Hollywood and I'd have been raised in Harlem. You get where I'm going, guys? Stupid people can't make you rich. Dumb people can't make you smart.
Take notes. Take notes. Okay, guys, y'all know what it is, man. Pause it whenever it's time. She got 3 more minutes. She got 3 more minutes of life.
Also feel like should be promoted with the whole movement. Like whole movement shouldn't just be promotion of sexual activities just to be doing it. It should be.
I already know. I was gonna pause it myself. Whole movement shouldn't be a part of just sexual activity.
First of all, if you sound the way that she sounds, if your voice sounds like the way her voice sounds, carry your ass to college. Why do you sound like this, but you want to look like Young Miami? Get your ass to class and stop messing with these felons. You living in a nice house. Your daddy probably got a good 6-figure job. Your mama probably a housewife, but you want to be Young Miami. Get your ass to class before you end up just like your homegirl. Stop playing. Stop being crazy. Look. If she didn't open her mouth up, I'm thinking this is a stripper. Real talk. Just the eyebrows, the weave, the tattoos, Mr. Good Bread. How many strippers in Harlem do she look like?
Man.
And I'm sure you're gonna probably say most of them.
She look like majority of them, and it's funny because now that I told y'all what the blueprint was, now we see Mr. Andrew Tate. He got a bunch of sheep, grown men sheep. He got them good and ready to start fucking transsexuals. And this is what they look like. She looked like a trans gentleman, bro. You don't know the difference nowadays, bro. You can't tell the difference.
Bloody fuck you, bloody.
Ain't got no lips, nowhere. No really feminine features. Look like a hefty tranny. Gross.
Strong neck tattoo on the fucking on her
niggas.
inside
They saying
arm.
that word, but
I told you these bitches, they shaped and built like Donkey Kong now, bro. They're like Donkey Kong in a thong with a lace front on.
Own bedroom. Sex isn't human nature. Like, everybody has sex, and if you choose not to, then that's fine as well, which I also feel like should be promoted with the whole hoe movement. Like, hoe movement shouldn't just be promotion of sexual activities just to be doing it. It should be promoting choice. So we just shouldn't be so quick to judge, because you never know what the next person is going through and what their
Yo,
reasons.
hell of a mama promoted choice. Who the fuck didn't give you that?
Yo, I swear to God, she look like my man Dougie. She like my man Douglas, bro. I swear she like my man Douglas.
Yo, take away the lashes, wash her face, take that wig off. Oh yeah, you gonna see the real her. I promise you will.
Yo, Dougie, that's you, Dougie. Douglas. Yo, Douglas.
God damn, man. God motherfucking damn. What Blue Gotti say? He say she look like a dude I used to play ball with in the bricks or in the BX.
In the BX. I knew that was Dougie. Yo, Blue Gotti. That's Dougie, son. That's Dougie right there.
God damn. Hey, Misanthropic says she looked like a dude I used to play dice with. God, they getting on her. Masculine energy, man. Masculine energy.
Is behind everything. And I keep talking about girls because girls are like the main ones who get judged for this. And next part of the discussion is the double standard on hoeing. Like, guys
Can you
do
pause
whatever
this?
they want.
Yes, I can.
Can you pause
What's
this?
up?
That's where she wrong. She wrong, but then she right. Yeah, girls get judged on stuff like that. But you ladies be grown women still thinking y'all could be hoes. Y'all not supposed, the whole phase ends. You know what I mean? Like, I recommend all my fellas, my young guys, whole phase, bro. Get it out your system. You know what I mean? See, a whole phase is different for a man than it is a girl, right? Because when a man go into his whole phase, we're gaining experience. At some point, after we done had 2 or 3 threesomes, that shit don't float our boat no more. You know what I mean? After we done had a bitch suck us dry, that shit don't float our boat anymore. You know what I mean? We still want it, but it don't float our boat
Right.
like that.
I agree with that.
Now,
I agree with
right. So that means that after we gain the experience, we are content with just having the experience. Not these hell of a hoes. These hell of a hoes gotta keep it going. They worse than the Energizer battery.
Yeah.
Once they start hoeing, they become the whole experience. That becomes the experience, and they can't stop. They can't stop because they were not designed. This is why they like to compare themselves to us, but they are not designed like us. We can sleep with a bitch, wake up, and get right back to our purpose and not give a fuck, not call it no more, none of that. They can't do that, bro.
See, we are represented as the tree of life. We're gonna produce. We are represented as the business that brings in commerce. Women are represented as the product on that shelf. Somebody buy it. Who the fuck else want to buy that shit? So you're gonna have whatever value that you have, as long as it's preserved enough, somebody gonna use it. But you gotta keep using it. You gotta keep going with that same bullcrap.
Yo, you got users and you got takers. The takers will always be more valuable than the givers. You got givers and takers. Women is givers. You give that box away, sis. You give that box away. You can go give your box away to 9 people. You gave your gift away. Now a man who sleep with 9 women, he had to do something. He had to earn that. He had to get it out the mud. That's why men are respected. That's why we can knock down 9 bitches and be respected, because we had to do something. That means we had to game 9 bitches. We had to put the work in. Nothing was just given to us. Where women, you just gave that pussy away. All right, ladies, get your pens out, yo. We going to school today. That boy good. That boy good.
That boy good.
The truth hits big, baby.
Hey, that boy good, yo. Blue Gotti TV says, They know being a hoe is looked down on, but they love the danger. Yeah, they just can't. They can't. Like I say, it's almost like a kid when you tell him put his sandals on to go outside, and one day he just go outside without his sandals, and he come back inside with thorns on his foot, and he's crying, like, bitch, I told you not to go outside with sandals or without sandals.
Right, and the only ones that really have a problem with it is the not-for-profit hoes. The not-for-profit hoes are just mad because they want to hoe it up and they not getting paid for it, and then they getting bashed and labeled. So they sick, they in their bag. But the professional prostitutes, they don't give a fuck. They mouth their money. As long as that money hit that bag, they don't give a fuck what you call them. You know what I mean? So you got wannabes, you got wannabe hoes, and you got professional hoes. See, these wannabe hoes, they want to dabble and put their toe in the whole water, but they don't want to jump all the way in the whole water with their hoes. Because once you put your toe in the whole water, you a hoe.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like, they sleep with who they want. They hit on all these girls. They do all this stuff. The double standard on hoeing. Like, guys do whatever they want. Like, they sleep with who they want. They hit on all these girls. They do all this stuff. And it's like, it's fine. We're just like, oh, it's dudes being dudes. And we don't ever worry about, like, a guy's body count and whatnot. And it's like, girls are clocked for every fucking move they make. You just can't seem to get out of girls' businesses.
Yeah, this is a loser hoe. She's a losing hoe. She's a losing hoe. This is a victim hoe. She's a victim hoe. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
I'm a bitch from the streets.
You lost.
She want equal results. You got the same opportunity that the other hoes got to be a hoe. Why are you mad?
You just broke that down. Bitch. You just broke that down, good Brett. You jump in that pool. You scared of 6-7 feet?
Right. These bitches is hoes. You want to jump in the whole pool and then regulate the rules and shit. But I'm not going to take this off. I'm not going to take that. No, these hoes is getting butt-ass naked, twerking. They doing all this whole shit for the paper. You want to play private, though. You want to play like, oh, I'm not a prostitute, but I'm looking for a man, but I can sleep with whoever I want. And no, bitch. Are you a hoe? Do you like whoring? Which...
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth? Have I not been saying this? Did y'all not see this? What does it say? Did we just read it? Right, exactly. Haven't I been told?
Hey man, this is special one tonight. Y'all got good bread cooking tonight, boy.
Mr. Goodbread came in the dean office. I came over here. I lost a piece of paper, so I'm gonna find it. Yo, listen. I lost the test paper. I'm gonna find it. It's in here somewhere. Yo, listen, guys. Y'all remember, and I'm going and by the popular demand, popular request, y'all asked me to do a separate live on how to mate and vet. Not me, how to vet modern women. Because I told y'all, remember, so I'm gonna do a whole
y'all was asking for that too.
With
y'all was asking for that.
The 4 sex mating patterns, the sex and money patterns. Remember, there's 4 modes. Clearly, guys, this bitch right here, she been raised by one of them hell of a mothers, number 4, where she don't get turned on unless the money is right. So I told you how a lot of these women want to normalize them being a good woman, but they prostitutes in disguise because coochie don't get monetized. You know what I mean? Dick don't get monetized, and coochie don't get monetized. But for some weird reason, I told you society shapes the mindset on these dummies. So for some weird reason, all these bitches running around here feeling that if a nigga fuck on them, that he's supposed to pay them something. They ain't never, and they lose track of their motivation and their own bag. That's the part that make it crazy. Because I get it. If a nigga fuck, I don't get it, yo. Because if I fuck, I'm not paying you nothing. But in the ways of the world, I get it. A nigga get some help. A nigga fuck, you feel you can be you should be confiscated for it. Okay. But that shit is still like that's prostitution.
It is prostitution, and the thing is this: it's almost like the way it has to go about. You know, these women actually think men forget compensation. Good bread. They want to extract the man of his full resources.
You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, but see,
they want everything. Like they want all his shit. They want the kid. They want the house. They want this. They think the pussy is worth that.
See, yeah, and I believe, and that's true. But with this one right here, she's a 4. She's a mode. She's in the mode 4. She was taught how to not get put out unless she's getting money, unless she got control over the bag. You know what I mean? So when you dealing with women like that, remember, you can't change these modes and you can't change these patterns. You just got to know what you're signing up for, bro. You just got to know what you're signing up for. But they not even worth it. Of course, clearly she's not worth it. A lot of them is not worth it, guys. I'm still waiting for you fellas to tell me, you dudes that's in a relationship with a raggedy bitch, what do your raggedy bitch do that's so special that these other raggedy bitch don't do? I told y'all, they all got a job. They all got kids. They all take care of their kids with their little dusty ass job. And then they all got a little bit of money to buy wigs and take care of themselves. They all do that. So now, what's special? What's special about them that you going to just commit your monogamy? Because, you know, we ain't monogamous creatures, guys. I know the world then beat you up and then tricked you and then fooled you, got you feeling all bad to say that.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
But we not monogamous creatures. Do she at least let you look at girls? Tell me that's special. Say, you know what, Mr. Goodbrad, my girl's special because she let me look at girls. She let me be a man.
Oh, they can.
You
get too real with them.
Not all girls, not all women are gonna be cool with you. You know what I mean? Being a man with other women or looking at other women. So, all right. Do she make you feel safe in your safe haven, in her safe haven, or do you get those days where you don't even want to go home? Because I know a lot of you niggas don't be wanting to go home and shit. So you mean you committed in a monogamous relationship with a bitch that be having you walk around here on eggshells? And then they done convince you that it's ups and downs. Oh, relationships is ups and downs. Oh, really? Oh, really? Y'all better not be a dummy, bro. Y'all better shake that hell of a mama shit. They not your mama, bro. And I wouldn't do it for my own mama.
Your mom's a hoe.
Facts. But yeah, guys, y'all gotta stop being tricked. Monogamy is not for everybody, bro. Just like relationships.
He said
it. I mean, they force the monogamy shit on you, just like they force you to take that condom off, so you could be theirs and all theirs. It's slavery, guys. It's mental slavery, guys. Then they have you. Why you leave it in? Fuck you mean? Why I leave it in?
Why you got a condom on, and then as soon as you nutted them, why you
don't
leave
find
it
that suspicious?
And mind you,
This is
what I don't understand with our sisters. They don't require men to wear a condom because they like raw dick, right? So why not use birth control? Or y'all bitches got other forms. The condom is us. But y'all bitches got other shit that y'all can apply. But y'all don't. Y'all don't require us to wear condoms. And then y'all have no responsibility over your coochie. Then let the government say no abortions and y'all be ready to lose your mind when you ultimately control your own pussy, bitch. You don't need nobody to give you a right to control your coochie. You control your own coochie. Stop mismanaging it. Bitches was dead out there fighting to mismanage coochie. Think about it. Think about what Roe versus Wade showed us. That these bitches really is stupid, yo. They out there fighting for the right to mismanage some pussy.
The truth hits big, baby.
God damn. Eli from Jersey. What's going on with you? He say a bitch can't let me be a man. What's a let? And in case y'all hold on, let me
told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do this say? What do this say? Is this not the truth?
Eli, that's advanced game right there, Eli. Stop playing, bro. That's advanced. But Eli, right, guys.
What's a let?
And way too many of our guys is programmed. Let me see if she gonna let me see what she say. Bro, you are the leader, bro. You are the quarterback.
I gotta run it by my girl real quick.
Right, bro. You the quarterback. You know what that mean? That mean from guard, your coach, you get the play and you throw it. You don't ask the running back if he wants you to throw it. If he wants you to throw it over there.
Did y'all hear that?
The truth hits big,
Come
baby.
on, man. Come on. We get MIS. Cynthia G types be capping out here saying they're a gang of men poking holes in their own condoms. What? That's what these bitches be. Who the fuck out of here? Eli from Jersey. They used to have female condoms, but they don't sell. Oh yeah, they don't sell. What the fuck, bitch? Finna go get. What bitch finna go get a goddamn female?
The lie
condom,
detector
man?
determined that was a lie.
Ain't no female gonna get that, man. Before she get a condom, she gonna ask you, do you got a condom? And she gonna let you hit wrong. It's simply it. Toxic. KDH says, I definitely find that suspicious. Okay then. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue.
The double standard on hoeing, like guys do whatever they want, like they sleep with who they want, they hit on all these girls.
Guys don't do whatever they want. Guys that have status do whatever they want. Guys that can do whatever they want, do whatever they want. And that's not a majority of men, but majority of women do whatever they want. You could be a fat, ugly bitch and still get a date, still get motherfuckers to pay, still get, and let's say you ain't getting all that. You still gonna get penis. You could be the fattest, ugliest bitch and you still gonna get goddamn penis.
The truth hits big, baby.
Can a fat nerd get vagina like he want? No.
Do whatever they want, like they sleep with who they want, they hit on all these girls, they do all this stuff, and it's like, it's fine. We're just like, oh, it's dudes being dudes, and we don't ever worry about like a guy's body count and whatnot. And it's like, girls are clocked for every fucking move they make. We just can't seem to get out of girls' businesses. Like women, we have to be modest and we have to be this and that and everything. And it's like, the double standard is just ridiculous. And then it's some people that really believe in the double standard and enforce it. But I'm like, I don't see the reasoning. Like, why?
So what
like,
I got from what you just said, you don't see the reasoning in being modest. Hence, the video is called, do modern women even want to or want modesty today? They don't want it. They want to embrace the whole culture, whole nature, be able to have a whole stage. And even while they're with you, you think that's a modest woman? Hell, fuck no. This is a hoe.
Yo, these chicks, they lack so many skills and they know that. So the reason why they don't want modesty is because they intimidated by us real men, bro. They know that they get caught in a relationship with one of us, and we look at their lack of hard and soft skills. We're gonna laugh at them, and then gonna come the critiques. We're gonna be critiquing them, and these bitches don't like critiques. They could be dumb as a doorknob, don't know shit, and you could be trying to invest in them and instill some good shit in them, and they're gonna look at that as disrespectful, as you think you better.
Of course,
You know
they're
what I
gonna
mean?
do that.
They're gonna do that because that's how they was programmed. Because if the information ain't coming from their hell of a stupid mother, then they don't believe it. They don't want to believe it because they only listen to people that love them, and the people that love them don't got a shitting thing for them in their best interest. The people that love you, they benefit off of getting you to do stupid shit that they need you to do for their flesh. But people don't understand that.
Well, goddamn, Mr. Goodbread. That was brutally honest.
Guy's body count and whatnot, and it's like, girls are clocked for every fucking move they make. We just can't seem to get out of girls' businesses. Like women, we have to be modest and we have to be this and that and everything. And it's like, the double standard is just ridiculous. And then it's some people that really believe in the double standard and enforce it, but I'm like, I don't see the reasoning. Like, why? Like, we are all humans at the end of the day, and self-respect is self-respect. Choices are choices, and as long as everyone is respecting themselves, making choices that are good for them, staying safe and not hurting other people, I feel like it shouldn't matter, because dudes will be out here, you know, with the hit it and quit it mindset, with all these different girls, just breaking hearts, moving around left and right, making unsafe choices.
And they guys, they need you. Women need you in everything, in their arguments, in life, in sex. They can't even be a hoe without you.
That's a fact, though. Okay, that's a whole fucking fact, bro.
They can't run away from that shit. Every time they describe their whole phase, every time they try to justify their derogatory nature with respect to saying that they regret it, they always got to bring in the fact that a man does it, so we should be able to do it too.
And the sad thing is, yo, with these bitches, is like, look at her. What's her age? What's the age on this one? I don't think I catch the age.
I'm a teen. The oldest 20. Oldest 20.
All right, well, in any event, but this gonna be that 35-year-old dumb bitch on social media talking about, oh, and he hurt, and I did this for him, and I did that, and I stayed, and the doves was flying, and the cows was mooing, and he did me dirty. This gonna be that bitch right here. Take no accountability, but she gonna forget she said all this shit right here. She gonna forget she said all this shit and wonder why she suffered for so much relationship trauma. A lot of these women running around here suffering from a relationship trauma. They need to get to some help. They need to get to some help to fix that, because they're not even who God created. They're not even who God created. They're so far removed from their natural self, because after we all go through trauma. Come on, now let's talk, man. We here in the dean office tonight, guys. We go through trauma too. We all been hurt. We all put out all in a hell of a bitch, and she wasn't worth shit. A lot of you women gave y'all best coochie. Y'all gave some of the best coochie y'all had to a derelict nigga, a hell of a son. And it changes us after that. It changes us. And until we get to some help, we're going to just damage everybody we come encounter with. It's going to always be somebody else's fault. It's never going to be our fault.
That's right.
And that's the problem we have. Until we start to sweep our own front door and point the finger at us and take some accountability, personal accountability, man and woman. You know what I mean? You know, I don't give a fuck. I removed the gray area. Until we take some personal accountability, we all gonna be walking around here talking about, I hate bitches and I hate niggas and I hate bitches, I hate niggas. So, you know what I mean? It's a personal thing. You know what I mean? You got to get your mind right, though.
It's a fact. And that's what we practice emotional intelligence over here, man.
All the time. He told the truth. That boy good.
Hey, MIS says, back in the day, promiscuous men were called ladies' men, then womanizers, then players. Now we are all called dogs, fuck boys, while queens slay. Hold on now.
I'm going to tell you.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth?
So that's a big
okay.
point.
That's okay. They could call us dogs, because I tell you one thing. Who ate Jezebel? Who ate Jezebel? Well, who did they feed the Jezebel to? To the dogs. Yeah. Yeah.
That
so
boy
come
good.
on, Jezebel. Come get this work. We can be as doggy as you want, but you going to get fed to them. Look it up.
Choices, not wrapping it up, and everything still just falls back on the female. Like everything that with all these
there
different girls,
leaving her
she said it. She called out.
Not
called
wrapping it up.
Hey,
How about you keep your legs closed?
Yeah.
Because you did not say no. He didn't wrap it up. You mean he didn't wrap it up and you let it go in? He didn't wrap it up.
That's all his fault.
And you let it go in, knowing that your grandmama told you a baby don't keep no man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Now, I know your grandmother told you a baby don't keep no man. Why you ain't listen? Who taught you how not to listen?
Because her mama told her show a little skin. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
The truth, it's big,
It's big, baby.
set with all these different girls, just breaking hearts, moving around left and right, making unsafe choices, not wrapping it up, and everything still just falls back on the female. Like everything's like, oh, well, you became a single mom, you should have not had the child, you should have did this, that, and the third. Like just everything. Like boys will be out here spreading STDs and giving them to females, and then the female will still.
Let me stop you right there, man.
Please do, because these bitches be having vagina is the nastiest thing on earth, guys. If you really break down the enzymes and the chemicals and the shit that's involved with vagina, these bitches be having yeast infections that turn into ultimate flare-ups. These bitches be passing the germ, bro. Yes, these bitches be passing the germ. These bitches, they got this thing out called trichonomy or trickle something, trick some shit. But the shit'll trick you and it'll eat through the condom. So don't even try it, guys. That shit eat through condoms, bro. And they got it. They got it. Guys, believe it or not, if you go to your nearest clinic and look this up, 78% of the women you deal with in the black community have had this. It's curable, but y'all know how I feel about these shits. I don't give a fuck if it's curable or not. I wouldn't fuck with a nigga that had anything. I don't give a fuck if they cured it.
Right.
But you gotta watch these nasty bitches, bro.
Right.
And it come from them yeast infections. It come from them tight jeans. It come from them thongs, them little light. You know what I mean? It come from all that nasty shit that they do.
Right. And women walk around. Speaking of yeast infections, they walk around here grabbing Modesty like that shit is supposed to be something nice.
Yo, man.
Do you know what Modesty is for, guys? It's for a dirty coochie. Your coochie shouldn't be dirty in the first place.
Yo, soap and water, y'all. I be in a strip club and these bitches got all this spray stuff. They got all this spray stuff. And I mean, before they go on, they just to be spraying. All you hear is and you look back, bitch, all in her drawers. Spraying.
We seen that stripper. She ain't even know she was on live. Spraying her shit with Febreze or some shit like that.
Right. Nah, that should be the Victoria's Secret or the Bath and Body Works shit. But that shit ain't nothing but smell good and water. That shit, that's not soap and water, bitch. You gotta clean that. You gotta douche the cooch. You gotta douche the cooch. Say it with me now. Hashtag that, y'all. Douche the cooch.
I did a live last on my host stage part 21. This bitch was saying, "Oh, is it weird that I taste my pussy so I can make sure it tastes good for the nigga that's about to eat it?" And I found that very suspicious and weird, because if your coochie that nasty, why should you have to do that?
These bitches just like touching their pussy. They just like playing with their self and shit.
No, but you got, besides the ones that's doing all that playing around, you got bitches that actually do that. Before a dude come through, instead of going in the shower, spray themselves with some Rihanna, what's that little shit they spray? Rihanna or whatever. Then taste their little coochie, make sure it ain't sour.
But how non-natural is that?
Stop it. Get some help.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Like, let me find out that's what y'all. Let me find out that the nigga.
Okay. Let's continue, guys.
On a female, like everything's like, oh, well, you became a single mom, you should have not had the child, you should have did this, that, and the third. Like just everything. Like boys will be out here spreading STDs and giving them to females, and then the female will still have the reputation of, oh, she's dirty, she burning, and this, that, and the third. Like I know so many, or I don't know them, but I see it on social media, like women that will really.
Most women spread STD. It's statistically proven that more women have STDs and they're spreading it more than men. I'm not saying men don't, but more women are doing it, and we have more proof. 80% of you women are fucking with 20% of these men. 30% of men are virgins in the past year, and the age ranges of 16 through 18 or 18 through 30. So most of these men can't even get STDs from you dumb bitches. Most of them can't eat. They don't have access.
You don't find that suspicious?
Whenever you can see a dude that has 7 baby mothers and 7 kids, then that lets you know, guys. That's why I tell you to go MGTOW. That's why I tell you Romans 12:2, go the other way. Do not conform with the ways of the world. You guys gotta understand. These bitches don't want us. They don't want us. We're competing with their version of a high value man, and their version of a high value man is community dick niggas, bro. These niggas like Pookie, bro. And sometimes you just can't be ashy enough for these bitches. So you doing all this self-improvement and all that, do it for you. Don't be doing it for no female, because it's not a guarantee that you're gonna be dusty enough for her after you do the self-improvement.
It's big, baby.
You know what I mean? So they on these other red pill channels teaching y'all how to bag a traditional modern woman. I ain't never seen that bitch ever, and I've been here for 41 years. But I'm telling you, do your self-improvement for you. You know what I mean? Don't do it for no bitch, because ain't no right bitch out here. 80% of the bitches that is right is taken. So if you not trying to take the bitch from a hell of a son, because 5% of those good women, they are with a hell of a son and his mama. So that's where your good woman is at. So if you not trying to take her, just work on yourself, bro. Work on yourself.
Who can
Try
find
to see if you can find some other race, because every race got 80-20. So maybe you'll find a 20% Spanish woman. Go another race. But don't go ignorant thinking that the other race is all good and all gravy. No. Evil is evil.
It's a fact what Mr. Goodbread said. J-Lock in the building. Shout out to my boy. He says, Crab Leg, my girl works in the medical field and majority is female that walk in having STI.
He told the truth.
The truth?
He told the truth. What up, J-Lock?
No, we're going to give him that. We're going to give him right.
Told the truth.
What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? What do they say? Is this not the truth?
So that means J-Lock know exactly what I'm talking about. I said it wrong. Is it trickomania or some shit? It's trick or something. It's trick a nigga. But that's a STI. It's not a sexually transmitted disease. It's a STI.
And remember, he says, and they be knowing and they still be sexually active. And the thing is, a lot of them, some of them don't be knowing because they be so sexually active. Hence to that stripper that died of AIDS.
Yo, these bitches be knowing that they got that syphilis. Or no, they be knowing that they got that herpes. Because these bitches will refrain from sex if it's on a flare-up. But after the flare-up, they'll be right back busting it open unprotected, yo. Nasty bitches, yo.
They can't wait. They cannot wait. MIS says, she mad because hoes is reckless and folks point that out. Oh, yeah, of course they're going to be mad about that. They love to hit the reset button. They like to be looked at as a virgin because that's what they wanted. They want to go back to that state. Which is why I say they always regret the whole stage. Not because it wasn't fun, but because they want to go back to that state. You can't have the best of both worlds, ma'am. Either you're going to preserve yourself or you're going to be a hoe.
Enforce the double standard. Still had the reputation of, oh, she's dirty, she burning, and this, that, and the third. Like, I know so many, or I don't know them, but I see it on social media, like women that will really enforce the double standard and be cool with that. We got a lot of young people on the internet these days. I was young on the internet, but now it's getting younger and younger, and the internet is more accessible. So we need to be careful what we promote. I also mostly want to make this video for those of y'all who might be going through a whole phase or time in your life where you're just exploring your sexuality and finding yourself. And I wanted to make it for you guys because I wanted you to feel like you are not alone and that you don't have to feel crazy or ashamed or embarrassed. And if you ever wanted a platform or a safe space to talk about these type of things with, you guys can always reach out to me because I've been through it all when it comes to stuff like this. So that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about in today.
Good job, Black woman. What a great job, Black woman. Find yourself, queen. You're young. You deserve it all. You don't need your daddy. I'm your mama. I'm your daddy. Good job, Black woman. This is what you produced right here. Great job.
Absolutely, man. These hoes, man, they That's the oldest trick in the book, and that was the worst thing that these parents could have taught them, yo. In order to get over somebody, you get under somebody. And that's what the black community and the sisters in the black community think they could do to get over here. Instead of fucking going to get some professional help, stopping, getting some help, they just go right on under and go continue to repeat the pattern. Nobody takes accountability. Nobody stops and be like, hold on, it's me. No, they go on and attract the same person that they just shitted on and or just did them so dirty. And then they repeat the same shit. That's all they know.
Right.
Remember, our people suffer because of the lack of knowledge, bro.
Like the Bible say.
Facts.
It is what it is. Do modern women even want modesty? Whole Face Part 22. Y'all see what the fuck title it is. Y'all see what the hell going on. And we talk about these because we want to expose the female nature. All right. And I'm going to say this until I can't breathe anymore. This is your mother. This is your auntie. This is your girlfriend. This is your wife. This is that girl you done took out on 3 dates. This is that bitch that you keep DMing and because she send you a smiley face, you think she's into you. This is her. Understand their nature so you can move accordingly. Because when you don't, then you assed out. You become an incel. You go red pill rage. Some of y'all go mental. Understand female nature.
Right, guys. And it's gonna start. It's gonna start with looking at yourself, bro. When you understand you, and you understand you, man, fellas. Once you learn you, then you're gonna start learning real pure masculinity. Cause you are masculine. You just never stop to learn the things that make you masculine. You know what I mean? What makes you look masculine the most? These are things you're gonna learn when you go into your period of loneliness. And once you learn that, female nature is gonna be a breeze, bro. You can't learn female nature until you learn your nature. What you like, what you don't like, what you stand for. You gotta stand for something as a man. And you know, guys, we gotta do some rechanging of retooling of our mind too. Cause a lot of things we let slide because our mother angel will jump right there on our shoulder and we'll start treating a bitch like she our mother. You know what I mean? And that's not good, guys. You know what I mean? Remember, our moms loved us, but she didn't have the right information that we needed to help us in our best interests. She had information, but it was information that was only going to help her through us. You know what I mean?
That's right.
They use our Bible, they use the real word of God to manipulate people. So they got so many men running from the word of God. You know what I mean? It's a difference. The word of God is different from that religion. You know what I mean? That church shit is different from that. You know what I mean? You don't need nobody to read you the real word of God. You can read that shit for yourself. Or you can subscribe to the Dean channel, or you can subscribe to the Brutally Honest Good Bread channel.
Right over there.
And we'll read it for you. But at the end of the day, guys, if you read that thing, you'll be ahead of the game. You'll be ahead. This is a spiritual war. It's good versus evil, guys. It's just a war between modern women, hell of a mother raised kids from several generations. That's all it is. If 80% of us was raised in a single hell of a mother plantation, then I let you know. 80% of the majority, 80% of the masses are going to be hell of a on both sides. 80% of men, 80% of women. And that's where I said this is a war between hell of a mother raised kids, guys. That's all I got to say.
Y'all heard it from his mouth. And as y'all can see, this is the conclusion of the show. Good bro, was those your last words, or do you have anything else to say for the folk?
Nah, man, y'all make sure I see y'all tomorrow morning, 9:30. Y'all know we always lit on the Magic School Bus every morning at 9:30 on the Brutally Honest Good Bread channel, where we go over personal accountability. We do the list. I give you my top 15 on any given subject. You know how we do, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That being said, man, y'all hit that like button, subscription button, notification bell, and stay tuned. because we will come back at y'all ass again with part 23 of that whole phase, man. Breaking it down for y'all, man. Peace, blessings, love. Appreciate you, good bread. Righteous Fair, undefeated as always, man.
Undefeated. Them boys good. Them boys good.
Oh, yeah, they is.
Yo, you gotta let me rap you this one time, okay? I was on a little mission. I saw a little chicken with her little pigeons. I ain't playing, nigga. Listen, I had to tame her, okay? Had the gamer. We put her on her own like Steve later. You a stranger, it's good bread. You don't play with boys, huh? I play with the things you might call them toys, huh? I'm not a player chick, I'm just in the game, girl. I want the fortune, and you can keep the fame, girl. I've been a lot of places, I seen a lot of faces, I did a lot of shows, I fucked a lot of hoes, sitting on a few niggas, stepped on a lot of toes. I bought myself a freak, I don't return her beat, but every time we meet, we slide for about a week. I wake up out my sleep, damn, this girl too bad. I mean, she too fast, nice face, cute ass. She said she knew the crew, she said she been down the list. I passed the 211s like, yo, down this. Roll. Roll, hey, my 6-4 is